lots of problems in practice and time training for the riders. Wheels beginning to break up. There's some big jumps here on this Portuguese circuit, and they are having a lot of trouble with the wheels. There's George Jobé. He also has a reoccurrence of that shoulder problem that he picked up earlier on in the season. And there is Van Leeuwen, and I can tell you that he does have a broken collarbone. So he's out of this 9th round of this Open Class 500 World Grand Prix Series, well, for at least the next couple of Grand Prix. Joel Smets, then, quickest in this morning's time training, brings the Vertemati number 3 down onto the line for the commencement of Heat 1. Beside him there, number 74, that's Danny Thabers. 22, Ronnie Oostenrad, and there is Jackie Martins, number 1, the defending World 500cc champion on the Husqvarna. Big crowd turned out, it was quite sunny. 15-second board up, 5-second board, spins around, the gate will drop, and 40 speed-crazed riders will head for that first left-hander. Here they come. Into the corner they go. A little bit of carnage, I think, mid-pack. Yes, we've got 1 or 2 on the floor. Well, it's a question of pick your spot. Marcus Hansen, the Swede, heads the charge at the moment. Jackie Martins, 3rd. That looks very much Danny Thabers that's in 2nd place. Yes, indeed. 4th for Ronnie Oostenrad and Brian Wheeler. Oh, up in the top 8 at the moment. So this is a better start for the British rider. But, well, that's Smets on that Vertemati. They're telling me that by 1995 that will be a complete Vertemati machine. 18 goes down on the floor, Artillo Pignotti. But the leader, the Swede at the moment, under pressure. Marcus Hansen from 74, the first of the Belgacom team riders. Danny Thabers, there he is, 74. Pressure in the lead, but Jackie Martins, the defending champion, sitting back 3rd. Ronnie Oostenrad, countryman of Martin of Belgium's, number 22 in 4th. As you can see, we did say lots of problems with wheels that have been breaking up during practice and qualification. These are very big jumps, landing very heavily, the machines are. Well, just look at Smets, a man on a mission. Marcus Hansen leads. And Martins has gone to 2nd then. Hansen leads the championship coming here to Portugal in round 9. Martins trailing 2nd, needing those extra points. Thabers looks to have dropped back a bit. 3rd indeed. Marcus Hansen, Jackie Martins, 1 and 2 at the moment. And that's how it stands in the championship. 3 rounds to go after this one here in Portugal, so Martins really does need a consistent string of 20-point wins. Well, that's Ronnie Oostenrad just losing out to Danny Thabers. So Thabers back up to 3rd, Oostenrad back to 4th after stalling the machine, coming down off that heavy jump. 101, that's Gert-Jan van Doorn just gone through. Well, there's Wheeler. Well, this is good news for the Brit fans here. Brian Wheeler still up there in the top 8. Has had a lot of problems with the machine trying to get things working properly Grand Prix level on that Maker, but after all it's a bit of a new bike for 1994, so obviously it's going to have a few teething problems. Martins chasing Marcus Hansen. The battle is on for 3rd and 4th, and Ronnie Oostenrad goes back to 3rd. Thabers goes back down into 4th. Smets is back there in 5th. Joel Smets, 3rd in the championship in 1993. The 2nd place man, Jörgen Nielsen, the Swede, unable to race this year due to a badly injured back that he sustained in a winter supercross. 99, that's Lyles. One of the other Belgagon, George Jobé team members. Down the pecking order at the moment. A lot to do if he wants to get up amongst the major points. We've seen a change at the front then. Martins has gone to the head of the pack. Marcus Hansen now drops back to 2nd, and the checkered flag comes out for the Belgium on the Husqvarna. Jackie Martins, number 1. 20 points then for Martins, and the applause from his supporters. Look at this, Ronnie Oostenrode then 22 up into second. That must mean a problem for Marcus Hansen. Here is Hansen finishing I think about third. 74 parks beside him, Danny Thabers. There's Jackie Martins, winner of race 1. Number 9 there, that was Jeremy Watley, the British rider. As the board goes up then and the spectators prepare themselves, cameras aimed and clickers ready. The gate will drop any second. Here it does, and here they come. Everybody moves back, wisely so I would have thought. Into that tight left-hander, someone on the ground, can't see who it is. But it is Marcus Hansen on the Honda yet again that has gone to the front. Yes indeed, Smets the Swede second. 101 behind that group, that's Van Dorn, then it's Martins, there's Mervyn Anstey, there's Thabers, there's Chris Jacobs. 18 just going through in your picture. McNulty who fell in the early race, but it is Marcus Hansen, the Swede then that leads over the big jumps, with Joel Smets on that Vertemati tucked right up behind him. The Belgium. Martins is there, being chased at the moment by Van Dorn as they barge their way through there. 99 Billy Lyles, the American, comes from Georgia. In the lead then goes Smets. Hansen down to second. Then it's Martins third. The big lanky Belgium. Ronnie Oostenrode, fellow Belgian behind him in fourth. So Oostenrode having a fairly consistent ride here today in this Portuguese Grand Prix. But Joel Smets avenging that fourth place from Heat 1. Decided to take that Vertemati four-stroke out into the lead. And I think that's where he intends to keep it. Hansen then is second. Third then Martins, no change at the moment. One or two riders already beginning to feel the pressure and beginning to pull up. Danny Thabers, 74, comes around. They really are tussling for places. That's Lyle's just gone through. The whole gaggle of riders right behind him. Well, Oostenrode is out. Ronnie Oostenrode gone out with the rear wheel collapsed. One problem after another today for some of these riders. These big jumps are claiming one after another. No such bad luck for this man. Joel Smets leads this second heat of this Portuguese Grand Prix. Hansen then second, Martin still third. No change at the front. Martins needs to get in front of Hansen. Hansen leads the championship, but only by a small margin. There's number 12, that's Mervyn Anstey, the British rider. Thabers behind him. Then it's Billy Lyles going through. Chris Jacobs, 34, on the yellow Hülsenberg. Board goes out then to Smets. Front end of the bike beginning to tuck under as he goes into that corner. It's quite loose on that part of the track, and it looks like Martins has gone to second. Jackie Martins, yes indeed. Now I wonder if that's another rear wheel problem for Hansen. Checkered flag comes out, a big wheelie from Joel Smets. 20 points to go with his fourth place from Heat 1. It should be Jackie Martins in second spot. Indeed it is. 17 points to go with his 20. That's 37. Well, there's Joel Smets then, finishing on the rostrum. The Vertemati drop sponsored rider. So Hansen then takes third in Heat 2. Martins takes second. And Joel Smets takes the win.